What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying Call of Duty League matches straight to you. We're here today, Major 5 qualifiers, LA Thieves versus the Florida Mutineers. Florida Mutineers needs this one bad, and LA is trying to bounce back after winning Major 4 and then struggling in Major 5 qualifiers. Let's check it out.
But you already got Envoy rocking the pistol off the rip, so happy to take those routes. And you see in the kill feed, you see underneath the water, getting that nice little, maybe not quite first blood, but first strike on the actual time. You do actually have Brack, though. He's made it to the back line. I don't know if he just got a lucky spawn in the back, but Florida, an opportunity to flip this game on its head. Number 8, number 7, LA Thieves already spawning out. This is what the Mutineers love to see.
That's the flip right then and there. They haven't dealt with Draza, though. He was the man in between, and now it becomes a war on one front, and that front is being pushed further and further back. It is a scorched earth policy, and that is that. The sponsor flipped once again. LA Thieves back in control here on Hydro.
Yeah, that would be a massive opportunity squandered. I think, Brack, I don't know if he took a gunfight to sort of pinch on the hill with his teammates, help him out a little bit, but as soon as they get wiped out, LA Thieves just leave the left side spawns open, and that massive opportunity gets absolutely tossed away. Good news, though. I mean, you got Capsule in the back line, one gunfight to win, and maybe an opportunity to take a couple players down, but Envoy wins the one. He's got a little bit of help for the next couple, and Envoy put in a good spot. He delivers. That's a 4 spree. That is P2. Nice and secure.
That was disgusting. Fantastic hold there from Envoy. 4 spree from him. On the other side of the board, though, we go now. The Mutineers, they are trailing quite heavily so far in this hard point. They've got spawns for the next hard point. That's going to be way on that left-hand side of the minimap. Kenny's trying to make his way forward. Not able to do so. Can the Mutineers drive a stake down the middle of this one? They've got a few more moments to go here. Don't let the LA Thieves out of this side of the map. And so far, Envoy's the man of the moment. That's a 7. No way. I was ready to Bryson Ton flip a table.
Going into P3.
Yeah, no, he would have been on point for that one. This is a brutal little series of events. Envoy obviously feasting for the moment, but this is shaping up to be 3 hills back to back to back. You see the instant Draza gets that kill. Octane spawns up, and just like that, when Florida had all the time in the world to rotate, now they're actually going to be dealing with the mixiness of the spawns. But look at Draza in the minimap. Even when Florida gets a random errant spawn in the back, Thieves are still on top of it, still making those reads. This is why they're the best hardpoint team in the game.
Unbelievable. Not only present, but prescient. The LA Thieves running the show quite dramatically here on Hydro. Draza's spree's finished. Envoy is absolutely tearing the opponents to pieces. Vehicle, they're doing what you can to battle his way out of spawn. A little bit of friendly fire sees his run come to an end. Capsule might be able to get some time. 20 seconds to go here on this hard point. The rest of the minimap all covered now. The LA Thieves, the 2-2 split. The remaining 3 members of the Mutineers, they're all now making their way up to new. Capsule with some much needed seconds to add to the pile for Florida.
Yeah, I mean, all of that maybe for an extra 10. So, I mean, hey, good news for Florida. Double up on your score. Bad news is they have no one on the back line. So, it is all guns directly forward. See a bunch of nades and stuns ringing out. But for the moment, it is trades in the hill. You got Kenny and Envoy picking up 1 apiece. And LAD is still collecting that time. Florida yet to set foot on the news hill.
Here we go, though. 2 through ruins, 2 a little slower. Kenny's looking to cut off the reinforcements, and is the timing good? The timing great. The shot's not quite there, fellow. Wonderful work with that tack. Back over to Octane. The back line's safe and sound for now. Capsule managed to punch his way through. Last man, Draza, and that's the break. 30 seconds to go. We called it in the pre-game. Come on, Thieves. You gotta hold on.
Hey, they did their best, but hey, that's the number 12 break team in the game. I think Capsule going on a 3 spree is certainly a decent little bit of help for this squad, but needs to back up and actually pick up that time. Brack will collect off spawn, but everyone from Florida that was trying to make moves aggressively towards the new hill just getting picked apart. Stuns on point, kills on point right now from Octane, and with a shot like that for Florida, it's going to be a long way to go to get to this time.
Smooth and precise. Hey, nice work there. Was that another fire extinguisher for me? It is just out of nowhere. Left field, big tags, and a nice win from Brack there. Over to Draza now. Can the Mutineers make their way forward? Another fantastic rotation for the LA Thieves. Early time theirs. Brack wins another big one. Okay, he's making his way forward. First man on the point. Envoy's going to have to deal with these contenders. Brack again in the feed. Keeps the kills going. Somehow finds another. Kenny, the last man to bring him down. That's the end of the spree. Kenny can't get any more out of it, but the Mutineers, once again, lovely break.
Yeah, good
And that was
break there by
beautiful coming
Florida.
from
Really
Brack. He picks up only 5 on that spree. Started with a couple trades coming in from ruins, and it's now turned into a decent bit of time for the squad. You get these players in the mix, and Florida can make something happen. The best hill that they have had thus far the entire game. And if they can keep LA pinned on the left side of the map, you already got guys like Vikul set up on rotation. This could be the moment for Florida to get back in the mix.
Oh, baby. Not over yet. Well, the hard point is, but the new one is upon us, and it's over to the LA Thieves. Look at Vikul. You're so sneaky, lads. What have you got? There's the first. A team kill helps out for now. LA Thieves still with that hard point, but they don't have anyone else there to help out. They've got spawns for P2. That's what Vikul has eyes on now. What a string of play you might be able to make happen here. 45 to go chance. Thieves have been dealt with on P1.
I mean, damn, this is beautiful work again. Starting to flip out at least a couple of those spawners, so it's only Draza behind enemy lines. Everyone else, it is going to be guns forward, and unfortunate right there for Fellow. It's actually Draza that wins it, so LA Thieves, I think, long-term will be in a good spot. But as far as P1 time goes for Florida, they have gotten a good chunk of it. Not quite tied this game up, but they are certainly getting close. They are making this one competitive.
Yeah, you're really forcing the Thieves to start trying to make moves. They sent, I think it was one player in Draza forward, try to poke the defense there. Nothing had. Kills now going their way. Long run for Vikul to get towards this front line, but you are looking at absolutely pound P2 into pummel. Here we go. Brack's first man in. LaRue with the shots at range. Let's see if the Mutineers can get the break with a quick listen in.
He's gonna pinch. He's probably gonna pinch.
Dash E-Rock. I'm holding pinch. Dash E-Rock, bro. Should have done that.
I got your
He
pinch
pinched
now.
dead.
Nice.
Look over him, Tom.
P4.
Anytime. Okay. Net shot. He's on the back left hand
He's
top.
Net's weak.
And the other guy's P4.
So, there wasn't down.
He's a trophy, Tom.
Okay.
On any time. He's still dash E-Rock, by
He's
the way.
top broke. He's top broken now. Kenny's pushing up, guys. Kenny's pushing up.
Play for that guy. Broken. He's gonna chow mid. He did.
Nice.
He shot mid.
Team kill.
Front P5. Kenny front P5. I got him. Nice, good shot. Last two are there. One could be cave cut.
On any time? I
Hey,
stopped
got shots for now. You're good. There was two on hold. You get my pit? Whoever is just spawned?
Yeah.
I'll be playing exits at
I'm
hold.
playing exits all day.
I'm in the deep back right now. I'm on P5. Back P5.
They're not playing left. They're playing
back in the back,
P5.
guys. Shot. Back P5, one shot. I'm gonna spawn out. I'll get your pit.
They're going mid.
Okay, I'll get your mid cut. One's gonna be in the back. I'm looking P5. I need help, guys. I'm wasting the back. Yeah,
Low dome box in.
Okay,
Missing, and by the back.
Low dome is one shot on the shack. I'm looking backstairs.
All of the back.
Backstairs weak. Okay, I have your outer cap. I have your outer.
We hard kills now, guys. We hard kills now.
They're coming from mid. They're coming mid.
I'm making sure no one pitches P5.
Dead.
I'm
I have a
going
trophy for you.
P5
Back left stairs again weak. I have a trophy for you. I have your outer.
P5
One shot. That cage. There's no cage. Dead. Stairs. Two in the back. Stairs. Nade over. He's pushing up out. Nice. Good shot. More in the back. Cages. Dominated over.
That's what a hard point out of the Mutineers. They are holding on to this one. The Thieves have been stuck in the back for seemingly forever. The run may come to an end. 20 seconds to go. Can Capsule soak up once more?
I mean, he's doing a great job, and that's an interesting moment for Florida, because you heard in the comms, they knew Envoy was in the back well in advance. They did not want to hunt him down, so they let those back spawns open, but just spawn trap him for the most part until they all three players spawn up on the wrong side of the map. Vikul, your job right now is to stay alive, and it does not last very long. Could have been a moment for Florida to flip the map on its head. Instead, LA Thieves completely back in control.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Next time might not happen, because this is quite a high-scoring hard point, and we are running through this one. Vikul through mid now, toe-to-toe with Draza. Draza's on a 4. Lovely stuff. The Thieves now full control. The right-hand side of the minimap. 2 down for Florida. Have to wait for the respawn. Now through ruins, they will fly. But Kenny, oh my god, this spot, he's going to see everything. He's going to hear even more. Mutineers, you have not accounted for this one. Eyes up. Kenny gets them both. Number 3, surely not. Lovely defensive hold. We're over 200 points for the LA Thieves.
Yeah, shooting fish in a barrel is a little bit different when the fish has a gun. So Kenny putting off some work right there with the 2-piece, and this has just turned into a devastating hill for LA Thieves, or for Florida, I should say, because it's LA Thieves running away with the score again on rotation. Thieves have someone in the back being annoying, a little standoff moment.
Good rotation.
Draza's won a couple of these key ones. This time he's going against Vikul again. His job is just to stay alive in the back.
He's trying to find him. Vikul wins the fight. So does Capsule on the front line. That's a hard point. Good. The spawns are sweet. Florida, a lovely chance to get back into this one. Octane in a corner. Just waiting for his teammates to get forward. They are struggling because Fellow has pinned him down mid-map. Capsule easy reads on this one. That's still the hard point in the hands of the Mutineers.
Great work as well. I mean, number 2's been blocking spawns, well, for the most part, the entire time. Envoy might get the Teddy route, at least gets the trade for Octane. So LA Thieves now the pinch on the hill, 2 players in the front, and they're winning all of the gunfights. Octane,
over.
even with
Florida
Vazdev, there to get it done.
Behind,
and just like that, LA Thieves on the quick break, making sure they keep this lead nice and safe.
Well, LaRue can seemingly do it all. Here comes Vico over the top. Capsule doesn't check that spot. Nice off angle. There's Octane. No, can't bring down Vico. That's going to be lovely time taken there from the Mutineers. Late break once again. A little bit of time going their way. Kenny, though, about to capture a few of these players out on rotation. Now, Vico's got that. Back over to P1. Spawn's not looking good for the Thieves. This is another wonderful opportunity for Florida to get back into this.
I mean, how many times have we said that, though, this entire game? Florida, they've created the opportunities, but you have to deliver. That is not a good start. Players going 2 down, so Octane can just jump on the hill. And for Florida, you can't really play the spawns. I know you have to, but you need to get these out of this time. 14 seconds away before they win map 1.
Because Thieves there in P1, they're shoulder to shoulder, final 10. Brack, how many can you get out of it?
Does get 2 off the point.
Open hard point. Kenny and Envoy, they trade out, and
Cap,
it's a big set of wins. The Mutineers stay alive for a few more seconds. Now the time. Capsule fighting forward. Gets himself 1. Next members of the Thieves on their way up. Capsule might be able to keep the spree going, but not a lot of time gained from the Mutineers. We're over 200.
Well, they've at least been able to force this rotation.
Florida
and for Thieves, it is a long hike or a longer swim if you want to take the route to Capsule. Getting errant kills in the meantime, so, I mean, Draws is going to fall. Kenny's going to fall. Those are going to be some deep spawns on the map that those players have to reset from. Florida, the opportunity still here.
They have done a wonderful job multitasking, keeping control while keeping the Thieves at bay. Envoy now, though, he found the opening. Here comes Octane. They fly forward. Thieves now trying to get in. 25 for the win for the Mutineers. This is far from over. LaRue's in the back.
No, they get one good spawn.
Vico, though, saves the day. Octane from the front.
Vico
down.
saves it.
Oh,
he gets a great spawn
You've
and
got to get in
save
there,
that.
son. We're looking at a lead change.
I think Capsule's going to kill him.
12
They might
seconds
get
for
this
Florida
done.
win.
All the kills pushed out. They double
And
pushed
they're
out.
all
Getting
over, pushed
everything
way up. Capsule, 2
inside
kills.
Capsule for 2 in Florida.
4
Looking like
seconds
they
for
are going to
Florida.
get the win. Kicking off these series.
Wow.
Right. Map 1.
Win map
GG.
1, Florida.
GG's indeed. Wow, Vico is turned. What a late game resurgence from the Mutineers. I think, Chance, to be very honest with
That was a great ending to that game from Florida, because Vickle got a freaking blessed spawn in the back on P2 there. One of them spawned out, and then Vickle, I thought he was going to spawn out too. He ended up spawning right behind him and was able to get that late pinch there onto Draza, and I think it was Kenny. But great game. Capsule 22, Vickle 29 and 24, Brack 21 and 20, Kenny 26 and 25. Let's find map 2 here and get right into it.
A bit of a fake record there from Florida. The first half of the year, they started off like 0-5 on the map. As of recent, have looked quite a bit stronger. So make no mistake, they are a lethal threat.
Here we go. Hello, sniper in hand, I would imagine. There it is. Right on cue. No one's going to be home, though. Everyone else is going towards that B-bomb site. The flanks will be wide open for now. Envoy through mid. He might run into a bit of trouble right now. Brack has got that high ground covered. Now Vickle making his way down low. This is a classic look here on Embassy. The mind games are already afoot. Vickle. Mind and body in sync right now. Your boy's got the gun. He keeps Envoy at bay.
This is a delicate moment for Envoy as well, right? Because he is the bomb carrier. He has a little bit of support from top PD, but not a crazy amount. So it is a solo play for him. Can't afford to drop that bomb in a tough spot. But by the looks of it, Florida just going to chalk it, give up the plant for free. Maybe Vickle's going to check the angle. Good reads by both the SMGs. In the meantime, Capsule and Brack finding the picks. 4v2 advantage.
Oh my god, it's falling to pieces so quickly. Draza, he's got a bucket, and he's pumping that water out of this sinking ship ASAP. Draza and Envoy now. Still a little bit of time to go here. Just about 25 seconds on this clock, Vickle. I think somebody got spotted out there. Capsule's on the hunt. Draza's in trouble. Envoy's made the row, but you've got Capsule here to deal with them. There's one. The second dealt with. Mutineers playing like a fit.
First round out of
What
Florida
a round
there.
one as well, right? You know, Envoy, maybe the small moment I thought he was going to be able to get the bomb down for free. That's exactly when Vickle cracks the door to go for the checks to buy a little bit of time. And then even just because it's round one, like the battle to get dead silence, because Capsule got the early kill, gets the quicker dead silence, can make those plays, be aggressive on the flank, and be more comfortable behind an enemy line. So LA Thieves, a tough round one, and I'd say for Florida, an important one to get. Keep that momentum going.
Keep it going, keep it going. Here we go, into another round, round 2. Jar's the only player for the Thieves to get a kill that time round. Capsule still sitting on the 2-piece fellows. Snipe might be able to spot at least 1 or 2 here. The rattle of gunfire across Embassy might be enough to bait these players out, get somebody to overextend just a tiny bit, and maybe give fellow a snipe. We will see. Envoy, Deddy, try to make something happen through mid. Not giving this position up. Capsule's the man keeping an eye out for him.
And this is interesting because Capsule in effect could be anywhere. You see number 7 wrapping back to check the back alley. They're trying to clear out where Capsule is, and by the time they figure it out, he already got the first blood. The early strike for Florida is in, and now that bomb creeping up towards the site.
Oh, look at the creepy crawlies, though. It's Octane upstairs. Nice snap from fellow. Not enough, though. The shot's there from the tack. Get it done. The bomb being planted now, though. Draza got himself upstairs as well. Now he strikes. Damage dealt. Octane gets himself 2 more. All down to Brack.
That was a good collapse there by the LA Thieves.
Poor Florida. All those players die and realized that Brack was busy on the other side of the map, not actually in the play, and wasn't even flanks that come through. It was just Octane gunning you down, and Octane is in the unkillable spot. So good luck for this 1v3. Has dead silence. No point in using it. And that is just an LA Thieves instant clutch. For all the work Florida did early on, Octane completely shuts the door in your face.
Great stuff out of Octane there. It was very, very unfortunate timing that fellow doesn't manage to catch him out with the snipe initially. There was sort of, I mean, as we can see it in Codcaster, it was the barrel of the scope just obscuring him from view. But Octane, beautiful, lovely shots out of him here. That was the first on a fellow, and we see the next 2 in this feed as well. What a round.
Yeah, well, lucky to shoot the size 12s on Beagle there for the final foot. Capsule was in a pinch, but that first gunfight win, just nice little off angle. Set a snake into main heady where fellow might be checking. Side a little bit to the left, make him hit a difficult shot. As long as Octane can get the first bullet in, the flinch is going to pay off. Wait a minute! This flank just gonna get shut down. Kenny, easy reads in a palm tree. Brack for the 1v4.
Oh, Kenny and that palm tree. What a duo from the back line. That is sweet. Brack, what have you got, son? Trying to get himself streaks. He's in a nice spot here to take Kenny down, but Kenny, what a glorious round. Keep the LA Thieves rolling.
Yeah, all those grams in the bag. Kenny just dips in his hand. He palm trees. That is easy wins for him. And again, just a cheeky little spot. That's a very specific reference.
I know. I could hear you winding up.
I mean, an incredibly specific reference, but I don't think that's your type of music.
If you got that one, please tweet Chance. He loves those. Wow, great round there. Good search and destroy so far, mate. I mean, we've had some nice looks here on Embassy. It's a delicate balance, man. You start firing those first shots, you get the first kill. If you get traded out, then the game is on. If you can avoid the trades here on Embassy, over by that B-bomb site, you are going to be laughing at the mid to late round adjustments. But until then, good luck, have fun. Capsule once again from that palm tree, dude. He's gunning him.
Yeah, just getting sent in for the kill, too. He doesn't even want the bomb. That is just hyper-aggression. And Octane basically playing for the flank right now as well. But, I mean, the B-bomb site's been cleared out. Envoy's down low. Unless he gets great timing on this, it's going to be a bomb plant. Capsule still just playing with LA.
Whoa, so I thought Kenny was in trouble there. Envoy saves the day, brings down Capsule. Capsule may have had 2 if that hadn't gone his way, but now it's a 2v3, and it's the Mutineers who are starting to struggle somewhat. Fellow managed to catch an Octane, so now it's all even Stevens, less than 30 to go. Keep an eye on that bomb vehicle. They're close. Kenny, he's in trouble. Envoy makes it a 2v1. Vehicle still moving. Can he catch the kill? No, the damage is there, but not enough to get it. Wait a minute. On the defuse, knives are at the ready, but the Thieves are there with the teamwork. And what an unusual turn towards the end there. LA Thieves, 3-1.
And you are absolutely on point with the teamwork, right? When Octane was in the back alley dealing with Capsule, Kenny flies over top, sent in for the kill. So it wasn't even trades that were a necessity, but Kenny would have been there for him. And then Envoy making a bunch of individual plays around PD, finds a couple of picks, takes care of Bracken. I mean, anytime you give up the bomb plant, not a fun time to retake the B site on Embassy. But if you've cleared out PD, it's a lot easier if you don't have to deal with the snaking in the window. So as soon as Envoy cleans house, Vehicle just left in too tough of a spot. And another very clutch round for LA.
Whew. Not over yet. Okay, may as well be. All right, this round is toast. You may as well call it 4-1 unless Fellow can do something unthinkable here with this snipe. It starts with one snipe, misses the second as well. Unfortunately, LaRue might be able to get that nade out, and this is going to cause more problems for the Mutineers. An unfortunate round. If you do not hit, you must acquit, OJ's lawyer said when talking about a sniper rifle in Fellow's hand.
Yeah, also, strike 3 and you're out. Strike 4, you're just dead. And Envoy was already in the spot to win his team the round. So another time to call out. Brack in a 1v4. He's been in 2 1v4s this game. Also been in a 1 versus 3. And just like the rest of them, there is nothing you can do.
Wow. What a way to get it done. Good stuff there from Envoy. Just showing the hand. He literally did show his hand to make that play work out. Thieves, good teamwork here. 3-2-1. Jump out there. Check all the spots. Everybody makes it home safely that round. Wonderful work from the LA Thieves. And an unfortunate team kill to start off what was going to be a disaster. There for the Mutineers.
I mean, this is just, LA have had quite a few clutch rounds. Octane having to pick up big kills against the snipe turns that into 2. Envoy making individual plays. That time, you just open with the team kill. Nothing can happen in that moment. So the shades of the Hydro as well. Some of the bigger mistakes being made, seemingly being done by Florida.
Unable to hit the snipe on the cross. Not an easy thing to do. I hit 2 back-to-back at the start of the game when rank play first came out. I haven't hit a single one since then. Kenny, though, hits a nice nade on the Fellow. That's going to be Streaks now at the ready. Wide open field over there by the B-bomb site, and that's where the plant's gone down. Vehicle walks right into Octane. Or can LaRue find a second? Eyes on Brack. Here he goes. No, teamwork's going to be the name of the game here. Capsule last man left alive now. 1v4. Round is done. That's the defuse.
And that is a round that almost is an extreme example of LA Thieves, like almost going out of their way to have the good teamwork, right? I think it was Kenny and Envoy off the break towards P2. Envoy is getting like the early information on Fellow in the back, but not over peeking, just setting his teammate up just for the easy frag kill. Octane getting the information on Brack, doesn't need to ego chow, lets Draza get the cleanups. I think almost every single player, it seems like for Florida, just getting isolated, and Florida's lucky if they can get a 1v1 gunfight, and even if they're taking those, not always easy to win.
That's crazy. I mean, these rounds have been closer than you think, but Thieves still really walking away with this one. Caps still nice individual performances. Brack's had his moments. Fellow's been a little unlucky with the snipes. And Vehicle, it's the amount of times he puts himself in the right spot and just gets sort of, pushed around or dealt with by the LA Thieves as a group. Let's see if Fellow can't hit the snipe this time round. Great way to start the round off, but that cruise is going to be a little bit bigger than a snipe.
Yeah, and there are no trophies as well. Everybody has to scatter and is inside. Looks like LA doesn't get a great deal of map control off of that, though, but they still have the information. Oh, someone's in a back alley, but Capsule rips off ahead. That kill seemed ridiculously fast, but either way, he gets traded. We got a 3v3.
Trades up. Draz is going for it. Sniper, though! Fellow lands it this time round. Lovely work. And Fellow get another. Wow, LaRue. Good timing. Just enough damage there to push him back. Beakles exposed himself in mid, but he should have the coverage from his boys to stay alive here. Brack, nice work on Envoy. All down on LaRue. Oh my god, what a snap. 2v1.
Well, he knows Vehicle probably crossed, so worried about the flank. Fellow's got the snipe. He has the reads, but look at that stun. Perfectly placed on his forehead. I think credit to Fellow for the tack usage and Vehicle for the flank, so Octane might have been heads up, but coming down towards the end. Actually, no, Vehicle with the stun as well, so perfect COD towards the end. And a solid bounce back round from Florida. I'm personally surprised Fellow kept the snipe out. I know he's been one of the more impactful players with it as of recent, but in this game has struggled, but connects in this round, so Florida still trying to fight.
They're not going down without it. Here we go. Another round up. See what Fellow's got off the break here. LA Thieves, everyone's going to be going upstairs. Trophies down in position. 3, 2, 1. Here comes trouble. Thieves are in. Trades are there. Will Draz stay up long enough? Fellow. Oh, again. It's so unlucky. Yep. Ah! The timing on it, the perfect reads. LaRue gets the shot, but now it's all down to Draz. A chance. 2v1. Wait a minute. I thought he was going to do it.
I was ready for it.
I was so ready for it. Vehicle might make the move. Wait a minute. Vehicle flies at the right time. Nice shot. But not enough. The Mutineers play the lives.
That was almost disgusting on Draza.
That's a great round from both teams, in all honesty. I think LA have been pretty content to sort of give the bomb plan out in a lot of these rounds when they're working the flanks. This time they played much more aggressive to stop that initial plant and got a couple of the kills. You had Octane hitting the counter snipes on Fellow, so the reads were there, but Florida this time on point with the trades. Brack in the mix as well, and ends up being the bait towards the end for Vehicle. So Mutineers a couple in a row, trying to build a little something.
Little something. We'll see what that something amounts to in just a moment. But for now, 3-5. Map point still for the LA Thieves. I feel like if a round is bad enough, we should have the ability to take that point away. Oh, if only. That'd be hilarious. Here we go. Kenny checks the restrooms. Vehicle. Oh! Guns him from the top of the stall. That's going to be that. First blood.
Yeah, peeking his head over the stall like that. It's the Dr. Disrespect moment, but now you have for Florida, at least again, the trades have been on point. You are maintaining that 3v3, and obviously to bomb that down. LA Thieves, it looks like they're thinking about wrapping towards A, but Fellow has been here the entire time, and funnily enough, Florida have actually just given up B completely and has stacked the A site, and they might be falling into the trap. Capsule, another pick. Man advantage now for Florida.
Is this another comeback from the Florida Mutineers? Well, we will see. Might have called it a little early, but they are mounting pressure. The LA Thieves tags in. LaRue loses it. Fellow big win. Kenny sent in to clean up, but clean up on aisle. Ken, he's dead. Mutineers, another round. It's 5-4.
I mean, okay, it's serious now. If it wasn't serious before, we got to strap in for this one. That's what, maybe 3 rounds in a row. And that is, you know, Florida, even some of the early rounds they were losing, it was just some nice plays and clutch moments coming out of LA Thieves to deliver the lead. As a whole, Florida maybe playing the map just a little bit better, but still in a hole. A couple more rounds to go. I think both teams right now are feeling that stress.
Ooh. See what the stress does. 30% better or 30% worse. That's pressure, baby. Here we go. Hello, bomb in hand. Late moves. Capsule making quite a lot of noise. Super close to the Deddy, though. Octane's first blood on Brack. Takes care of that player on the top side of the embassy. That's a power position indeed. Can Capsule do anything? Draz has got the reads. Oh, he's in trouble now. And he finds another. 2v4 now. As the Thieves are still very much in control. Capsule's dead silence play has been all for naught. Vehicle, he's got one going as well, Chance, but I don't think much is going to happen here. Kenny lying in wait. The Thieves have full map control. It is a matter of time.
That's unfortunate, too. I mean, Capsule uses the dead silence, but he gets caught, and now he just can't move. LA, it's just the duos working together. SMG duos on one side, AR duo on the other. They got both bomb sites under lock and key, and you are simply running out of time. Vehicle, you're going to have to fly out and chow and pray you can find these kills.
Here we go. 20 seconds. What are you going to do? Oh, Capsule goes in. 1v3 Capsule. Ain't no way, surely. Ain't no way. There it is. Envoy does not let the
squeak by
comeback
map
happen.
2 after a little bit of a comeback there from Florida. Almost were able to come back against the LA Thieves in Search and Destroy, but LA Thieves able to clutch up and hold on to win map number 2. This one's going to be interesting. I think it's all going to come down to this control match where it could go either way, I think. So, let's check out the scoreboard here before we move on. As Capsule was 9-8, Octane 8-5, Kenny 10-6. Good games out of all of them as we look to get into control. Looks like Expo. Let's check it out.
The mix 1.5 twice. He's gone more than double positive. Also has 230 bombs on the map. So Octane is incredibly consistent on the map.
Yeah.
You see the 70% win rate on defense for LA Thieves. I think Octane literally has like a 1.7 on defense. So definitely a player to pay attention to in the feed. If you're a main AR, Octane, wonderful to watch and learn from.
Let's find out how this one all goes down in the B We Fly. LA Thieves early caps here. They're going to check all possible avenues. That backstage section. Now you're going to have the side doors covered, the cuts, the crosses. Everything should be good. Florida Mutineers, they win their fight on the outside of the map. They've got a lot more control right now than the LA Thieves do. However, that's a 2-man stack. Octane and Draz are putting in the hard graft here. They should be able to get full control of this one. B should be done with very little blood loss.
Hey, perfect Call of Duty gameplay from Octane. How does he do it? Doesn't have to shoot a bullet, and they've already captured the B zone, but that is just Florida on Expo. Not particularly worried about that one. Happy to defend A for as long as possible, but Envoy applying the pressure on one side, Kenny applying pressure on the flank. You deal with Kenny, but now the many ARs behind you. Nice little 2-0 start.
I think I'll check the entire bar play. Nah, fella's got that covered. Mutineers stabilize for a moment. You take care of Envoy, who's hovering around the restaurant. Nice work. Brack, Fellow, they find their kills. Can Brack get another one? Draza trying to get himself forward. Caps will reinforce him. Nice work. No lives lost there from the Mutineers. The defense still remains strong. Envoy, though, can only do so much. Oh, and that's the last man there. Kenny, brilliant stuff again from the Mutineers. The trap is slowly but surely getting set.
Yeah, and I think Florida have certainly put in a little bit of extra time just purely defending A because they had no interest in the B zone. But now I got players all over the map. Vehicle's going to make these spawns weird or maybe opens up the globe spawn in the nick of time. So still pinned in that top left corner. And now this is just an opportunity for Florida to feast just a little bit. Play for the kills, rack them up as quick as you can. And Capsule right now flying. Maybe into some grenades, but ready for the kills. Florida, nice little map spread.
Oh, nice work out of Envoy. Lovely clearance there. Big kill goes his way. One man now onto the point. That's going to be Envoy. Slow cap on A. Quick work on the defense there as Brack now trying to clean house. Envoy still running laps around this restaurant. He is a difficult man to deal with at the worst of times. Oof, let alone this series where he's cooking. That's nearly 4 down. Draws the last man up for the Thieves. Trying to get some pressure off the map chance. But right now, Mutineers, lovely defense.
Yeah, they've had an absolute stranglehold on the map. I mean, maybe a few moments where the trades had to be on point or things could have been opened up. But when Florida needed the trades, they absolutely got them. And now incredibly difficult to weed out, but maybe a little awkward moment there. And a 2 kills in the feed for LA. The only opportunity they've had to make some moves. And it looks like that opportunity gets shut down immediately, as Kenny's going to get traded as well. Florida continuing to keep up that pressure.
20 seconds to go here in the first round. No one's been able to go too wild. Not over yet, though. Capsule, you got... Oh, nah. You got to stay alive. Now the Thieves are on it. 13.8. 2-man stack. This is going to go real quick. That's the third man. Brack's a little slow to the action. It doesn't matter, son. Go. Fly. Get in there. Will you be able to get them off this point quick? Here's the pitch. Finds 2. There's the contest. Last man. Draza on it. And Fellow and V-Kill take a bow. The round is yours.
That is one of the most Brack plays I've ever seen, right? His teammates get all the kills, just lays down for the contest, but makes the nice, slow, and stable play. And I guess LA may be happy to get the 2 ticks towards the end, but either way, that is a very clean defense coming through, admittedly, with a lot of pressure in those final moments. But pretty much, as soon as it got the stranglehold, I think it was like Brack and Capsule working together over like in the back corner on the steps. As soon as they win those gunfights and cleared out LA from the bus area, LA was stuck getting the globe spawn for the rest of the round. And that is obviously very difficult to orchestrate a round win when you're stuck in your spawn. So nice start from Florida. They've had a couple of those. See if they can make do.
They've then attack now. What have they got? Expo's been quite a lovely defensive map for a lot of teams. This for the O can be as sweet. Oh, Capsule has been cut in half by Envoy. Wait, Envoy is still flowing. Daddy's just been popped. Fellow, though, good work from him. Here we go. 2-man stack. Brack and Fellow, hand in hand. Capturing the A zone buddies. Here comes Vico to help out, keeping Kenny at bay. If you can just keep him pinned down, that's it. That's all you needed. A's on its way out chance. Nearly done.
Octane maybe the only guy that could make a little bit of pressure, and well, Octane's going to do it. He picks up 2. Envoy getting sent in on the flank.
Oh, no.
Looks like Envoy, too many directions to look, so Florida keep it alive, keep the pressure up, and now it's Kenny, maybe going to have to flood in. He's just going to get chopped down. This is going to be an A-zone capture. Florida keeping that momentum going, starting the round off right, and Vico in prime position in between a bunch of players, gets at least 1 in the feed before he gets traded. And in the meantime, you see that is an 8 spree for Fellow, so everything is going right.
T-Fell looking to get himself kill number 9. Streaks there in hand. There's 4 Florida mans fully clothed there inside that shower. They make short work of it as a group and now try to comb their way across map towards B. They've had their shower. Now it's time for the main show. Over towards the stage we now flying. Fellow 9 spree looking for number 10. He is cooking right now. Can he get a few more and get those submachine guns onto that stage? Let them shine, baby. Here we go.
Well, they go for the spawn kill, so LA Thieves, I was going to say, going to have a lot of pressure backstage, so you fly in that direction with a tab. unfortunately nothing you can really do it. Dear Lord, yeah, Kenny kills quicker than I can simply react. His reaction time absolutely on point.
Damn, son, unfortunate couple of kills there. The Mutineers all caught unaware. LA Thieves stabilize. Be cool. Looks left, looks right, still gets run over. Draza, he's going to be the man with the two-piece there in the feed. That's just about a minute to play with here on the round. Thieves down by 2 in the life department, but that will change quickly, Chance. Octane's posted.
And this is also a test of experience, right, for LA. Just defending the B zone for the entire round is a little bit trickier to do, still possible, but it's going to be one of the difference makers long-term between a good team and a great team on this map. And already Capsule behind enemy lines, opportunities to make some plays. Cap with the pressure, Cap with the reads, and now the pressure on the point.
Oh, they're in. Can Kenny clear him out? Backstage, working his heart out. This trophy's not going to help. First segment of Be Gone. Brack's there to help out on the trades. Here come the rest of the Thieves. Vehicle and Brack in the kill feed. It's still on a Kenny in the backline. Done. Over to Envoy. You've seen his toesies. Oh, nice work from Draza. Vehicle and Brack still holding it down. Here comes the perfect maneuver as Florida so close to getting the round. Envoy, he gets taken care of. Kenny's getting kills, but is this enough for the contest? Last minute, no, done.
Florida,
2-0
great
Florida.
round.
Yeah, picking
Great
them
round on
apart.
defense,
Big
great
plays
round
the
on
whole way
offense.
through.
Florida
Literally
been working
straight
on their
off the
control.
opening break. You capture the A zone. You have that fall into your lap exactly the way you want it. And look at the KD department from Tyler Fellow. 18-7. He didn't even have that strong of the first round. He had an average round 1 and an absurd round 2. So Fellow still got the cruise. You got a 2-round advantage. That is the main AR for the squad. I mean, he's looking just intense and focused. And that's the longest stretch of time I've ever seen him go without opening up his mouth. Fellow is locked in.
Woo! What a game of expo control we are seeing. Now, the Ravens had their, opponents phased 2-0, I think, at the start of their one. And we all know how that went. Actually, no, it was very different, but you know what? Forget what I just said, chat. There we go. Right back at it. Caps on the 2.
Hey, he's on it too, and his team has got 3 down. So Kenny's the only one pushed past the sort of 50-yard line for the team. Everyone else back to square one in your spawn. And at least Kenny's dragging a little bit of attention his way, so Capsule has a few things to worry about, but Thieves right now still a little desperate just to get out towards the zone. Finally, Kenny makes the moves and strikes. Patience pays off. LA Thieves now all the pressure on that B zone.
Ooh. Vehicle behind bar. No sangria for you boys. He's out. Thieves. Cooking B. It's basically done. No one's here to contest it whatsoever. The battle for spawns aren't exactly working out. Draz is still alive on the back line. Pressure now on the Capsule. He has to win this battle against Draz. And Draz, he's out for blood. Lovely moves from Capsule. Perfect timing. Got enough to keep that side of the map alive. And now Envoy battling out of spawn. Good luck, have fun, Thieves. This will be tough.
And LA Thieves, anytime they try to go on like the bus side of the map last go around, couldn't make anything happen. This time it's the full flanks where they're trying to make something pay off, and Envoy right there with the strike. It's a 3 spree for him. That is a dangerous tree that Vehicle is behind. Took an extra second to get the kill, but he's clean house. Octane, the only player on point. Good luck trying to survive. I don't know how long he can do it for, but the good news is his teammates have cleared out bus, so it's a 50-50 sort of standoff right now. LA Thieves, the opportunity is here.
Here comes the cruise. Fellows called it in. The nades are going to land. LaRue can't survive for much longer. Bang. Cleans up another. Kenny taken care of from top restaurant side. That's a magnificent shot from Fellow. Missile highly effective. 17 lives now for the Mutineers. 19 for the LA Thieves. Still a minute to go.
And guess who doesn't have dead silence? That would be Draza without it. So free kill right there for Capsule. And
Wait a minute.
free kill number 2 as well. Octane gets one in the meantime, but you just have LA. They're back to square one. They're trying to work the flanks again, but the only time they were able to clear out the bus side of the map, you had a cruise missile land on their forehead, and being back at square one is not ideal. You have a square being built around the zone by Florida.
Be cool. Nice work on Envoy. Still holding it. 40 seconds to go. The clock is ticking. The Thieves have been spread thin
35
like
seconds.
butter
so
across a huge piece of toast here on Expo. 30 seconds to go. Vehicle is causing problems all over the map. Nothing But the chase being on, Octane, not a hope in hell to stay alive there. 2 segments at A, but I don't think they're going to get close enough chance. The Mutineers, they have come out so strong, so furious here on Expo.
I mean, yeah, so for Thieves, his last-ditch effort, they've been taking a task on Expo, but Kenny finds 2 in the feed, and Capsule a little bit out of the picture in an awkward moment, going to back him down. Kenny's killed everything in sight. LA now actually have pressure over towards A, but somehow Fellow picks up 2 as Capsule trying to work the flank.
Oh, absolute massive stuff. Capsule could win the game right here for the boys. He's got Deddy going. They're going to fly towards the point. Kenny's not going to check this. Brack, they clean him up.
Oh, wow.
4 body bags, please, to Switzerland, because the LA Thieves have been murdered on Expo Control.
And that is ridiculous. I mean, we're maybe like 1 poor round.
Yeah, that was a really good freaking control match out of Florida. They've been really working on their control. Really working on it hard. Let's get right into the Fortress Hardpoint map number 4, shall we?
Keep it going here on the Fortress Hardpoint. I don't think a lot of folks thought we were going to get here, but now we've arrived. You better take your shoes off and buckle in, kids. This one's going to be a banger.
And it really is just like the difference of a game mode like Control is, like that swing. Because if it was 2-1 up Thieves right now, I think we'd be like, it's a cakewalk. It'd be a freebie for the map 4, take care of business and move on. But you win a Control like that, certainly a series on our hands. And Florida are starting off on the good side as well. Good nades and tacks coming out to back off Capsule, but everyone else on Florida going to be able to get the kills, and Capsule reads the flank coming through as well. So might not be getting any of that hill time, but all the pressure in the world playing for all of the kills.
I mean, look at this Floridian ferocity at the start here. The kills are magnificent. Not so much the hard point time, though. Brack's going to be the man in there for now. You got to watch those 2 players diving down low. They should be able to take care of business. That's going to be a wide open middle of the map. Nice nade out of Nivikal. That's going to be 2. Fellow finds his 3rd, and that's the entirety of the Thieves dead. Getting that time. Soak it up.
Beautiful 4 down.
And it's just stuck in a spawn trap too. It's not like the P1 has been electric for Florida in the kills department, but they have kept the map incredibly stable, and they are pushing the pace. They're blocking all the spawns. Capsule's lived over towards P2, so LA truly stuck in their spawn. Now just barely able to get out of gate, but it is still a long way to go before they can get to P2. In every angle they try to hit, they are just getting picked apart. I mean, Vigil, this is a 7-2 spark for the Spaniard. He's looking fantastic.
Oh, so close to making it 8-2 as well. The LA Thieves are being tortured so far. Octane. Whoa, not a kill to his name just yet. Your man's in the running to be the next Bond.
LA Thieves are getting some time.
We'll get on the board in a moment. He's got himself on the hard point. At the very least, the Thieves with the time.
Kenny with a
I
couple
tried to make a joke right there, thinking about Octane's career, but nothing comes to mind. What Kenny was trying to do is flip the spawns, him and Envoy pushing the pressure. And funnily enough, as good as that opening break was, as perfect as it was from Florida, still going to be a sort of neck-and-neck game going into New Hill. And number 6, Draza, just got a super close spawn. So Octane and Draza can try to hold off this Florida push. It's not going to be easy, and obviously with Capsule getting a kill like that, nowhere to go. Just trade Draza. You should be fine.
Nice from Capsule.
Nice and secure.
That was a great kill.
Washed over by the Mutineers. 2 sprees either side. Fellow's got the gate covered. It is
Florida
a very standard setup right now for your boys of Florida. Can they hold on? Vikal snaking his way on that tiny little heady. Kenny trying to make something happen. Here comes the gunny from Fellow. Nice shots at range. Octane, perfect work. Covers Kenny. Allows him to get in. Vikal, oh, lovely coverage from Brack. What beautiful teamwork out of the Mutineers.
Yeah, looking to turn this into a full 60. Florida keeping this one under lock and key. Maybe a last-ditch effort hit through the sort of gate side of the map, but LA are chalking it up. They are backing down. That is 30 seconds that they say, hey, we have no hope of getting it. We will set up on rotation, but that amount of time just being handed away, you better make sure the rotation's on point. Absolutely, yeah, if he could get out. Could have been bad.
I mean, he's getting closer. He's coming to get me. Good stuff, though, Mutineers. They're not getting out of this hard point, though, alive. Envoy and the rest of the LA Thieves positioned up for this one. They're going to be able to pull this game back nicely if they can hold on to this hard point. Over to cannons we now go. Here come Florida.
I do like that angle from Octane, so we can spot the down low push, but as soon as a teammate loses the gunfight on the P1 side of the map, going to be open for a brief moment, but a tight setup from LA. So far, so good. Florida slowing things down just a little bit, but they haven't found a kill in quite some time.
Here we go. Envoy. Just, we're chilling. We're soaking. Capsule's in. Octane gets a big one. Vico plays his life very well. Not well enough, though. Octane once again, the Super Soaker, and now the shooter from the hard point. Backline now opened a little bit more. Tactical retreat. Capsule, though, he and Brack have found their kills, and that's done. Ooh. Somehow LaRue dodges it. What a play out of Sam. He's staying alive as long as he possibly can. Good kills, but Mutineers right back in it. That's to the break. Final few seconds go their way. Straight over the Blacksmith chance. Nice break. Nice transition.
And they got this
and how well can Florida read these spawns as well, because you just had a bit of a split coming through because the old hill was popped, and you just had a clean 4 in the feed for Florida. Reading spawns like that is not an easy thing to do, and they just get instantly picked apart. So typically when you see a clean 4 down, you think of a big moment. Instead, Thieves just take control of the game, or at least of the hill, to try to get back into the game. Blacksmith so far making this a wonderful hill.
Yeah, great. Thieves wiped off the point. What a break from the Mutineers. Squeaky clean. They have sanitized the workstation as the nades are now there. Capsule, lovely spawn awareness. Guns are up at the ready. Here comes Kenny. Octane from downstairs. Capsule, he is sports for choice right now, and your boy can't get them all. He's going to try, though. Kenny cuts him down. Closer to the hard point we go, but chance again, Mutineers. Huge time gain from every point.
Absolutely. I mean, again, they got wiped off the face of the earth briefly on the Blacksmith Hill, but they just took it right back, so they have built themselves a sizable lead. And just like how the game started, almost every single player, and now it will be every single player, is going to be stuck in the spawn trap. No one from LA able to get out. And just from the start of the game, they are back to square one. Florida are truly picking them apart.
Picking them apart. Pick'ems are really absolutely in shambles right now. The Mutineers can seemingly not be stopped. Capsule! Guns the pair of them.
3 kills.
Gets his 3rd in the life, flying away. The time, though, still in the hands of the LA Thieves for now. Vico gets himself involved. Can he take care of Kenny as well? Immaculate spawn knowledge. And Vico, wow, what a string of plays. The Mutineers are looking so strong. Can they keep this one going? Spawns are theirs as well.
Yeah, Gunny in this lobby is hot as well, because Draws is hitting 180s. You got Vico making plays like that. Capsule's picking up 2 pieces. So right now, this is honestly kind of looking like 2 heavy hitter teams, and it's Florida that's coming out on top. So it's a weird statement, but they have stabilized the map again. They have consistently been blocking these spawns in LA and just been desperate to get out. I mean, again, as far as how Bagger goes, the more time you spend spawning on the right side of the map, the worse things are going to be. It reflects in the score. Florida, they are just making this look almost easy.
It's almost easy. It's not done yet, though. Kenny, last man out for the Thieves over here. Vico prowling the backline. Draza, I mean, he's got Deddy still. He should be able to read this play. Yeah, you saw the toesies. Go get him, mate. And he's not talking about tickling. He's got a Vaz in hand. He's got the backline safe. Trades are done. Over to the point. We now go Capsule. Try to hold this one down. 35 on the time. Keeping the kills flowing. It's smooth moves from Envoy, but it's not enough. LaRue with the tags. Last man on the point, Brack.
And I feel like I hear that intro kicking in. It was almost easy for a bit. Now it's like Florida being the nightmare of LA Thieves on this map. Octane has to win these gunfights in the back. Luckily for him, he does, so his teammates get the close bonds, but it's also scrap time being given away. Florida have passed the 200-point margin.
Great shots from Kenny.
Right now,
oh my
Kenny
God.
desperate to stay alive. The fellow's going to hunt them down, and Florida even putting the pressure on the rotation.
Thieves are in danger. They're in trouble. Let's see how they sound with a quick listen in.
I'll put one time. Yeah, I'm on the top. Okay, top up. Hey, front. Two front and one's back, bro. 2 front, one's back. I just front one time. I spawn out art, bro. You're gonna live. Yeah, top maps. 2 front, no. Okay, front. One front. I nailed top, bro. Right. You just said on left. I'll see top ring. On top. He's not on top, bro. It's on it. Right. That's ring. He's on the master. It's a back front, maybe. That's good. No, it's front. Let's go. We should could be late. I have time. This fellow. I just on the front, bro. Yeah. Find a shallow friend. Yeah. I'm gonna help you map. Stable, maybe? Absolutely. You guys can be double still. Wait for a second. Let's open. One shot, bro. I know across. Hey, I'll fight through this shit.
You never know. Alright, the comms at the Florida Mutineers are on match point. and they're a matter of seconds away from the win chance.
20.
Yeah, I mean, this is testing the resolve of
points for
LA. I mean,
Florida's
down by
already.
130 points
They were
at
on
one
rotation,
point,
but they got
desperate to work on
LA
this
with a couple
comeback. And
kills.
they got a very long way to go, and honestly,
But now
I don't know
they're
how they're
on.
going to be able to pull it off. A couple kills in the feed, Florida back
24
in
points for
time. It is
Florida.
desperation effort for LA to do anything. Can't make it happen. Florida, by God, Miles, I think they're going to do it.
20 for the win, holding it down.
Florida
T fell
wants these points
in the
back.
point. 24 and 18 has had himself a fortress. Octane gets in. Great break from the Thieves. Over to Vikal, the Spaniard. What can he do from the back? Gets
Vikal.
himself two. Any more out of this one? No, but the boys are now on the front line. On the capsule. Oh, Kenny guns him. Fellow back at it.
Oh,
We're in the point.
no.
The nades from Brack. Jesus, what's happening?
I mean, this is they are just
They need
such
to
a
rotate
dangerous
now.
team. And we keep talking about how LA is staring at the barrel of like a loser's bracket start. That's looking like it's going to happen. And on the flip
Go,
side,
fellow,
Florida,
go.
I mean, for a team at the bottom, these guys look dangerous and might be doing just enough to try to
They
get
got
into
those
that
back
winner's
spawns, 7
bracket. But
seconds
for the
for the
moment,
win.
just a few more seconds to go. And Florida are going to take down the world champs in a 3-1 fashion. What a hell of a series. That is very deserved
Wow.
hype.
Florida going to beat the LA Thieves in a 3-1 fashion, winning the control in both hard points. Absolutely insane out of Florida. I wonder if we're going to get a interview. Doesn't. Oh, yep. And this was a bounty match? Was this a bounty match? Was this $10,000? Hold up.
Cooler.
That's made out of a Corvette.
So many amazing things. We gotta find out, what is Vikal gonna spend his money on? He's on the show right now. Vikal, congratulations on the W tonight. You were dropping ridiculous numbers, and now each of you have $2,500 in the bank account. How's it feel?
It feels great. I just want to say I want to spend my money for with a flight to Shanghai. You know, I'm a professional player from the Shanghai COD team. The underwhelming match, you know, free cash. Yeah, GG's to the LAT.
Vikal, actually, my first question, is it Vikal or Vikal? I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce it.
Yeah, Brycey's gotten in our head.
It's just like, imagine you're saying like be a cool guy. It's BECOOL. Just imagine you're saying be cool.
Vikal. Okay.
I just call him
Be a
Javi.
cool guy.
Okay.
I love it. Okay, now to my proper question. Obviously, I can say, you know, a lot of people were throwing question marks when you got plugged in the Florida Mutineers roster, but you were a part of one of the best challengers teams, and you were one of the players that had yet to be plugged into a CDL roster. You were a little bit more of that dirty work player, at least from what I had heard. You were kind of the supporter. So now being plugged on the Florida Mutineers roster, did you think you kind of had to step it up and become that superstar?
Well, I have to say that I already talked to Nameless about it. I feel like playing with Colt at the start of the season, he's a really unique player. His playstyle is really different to Caps. And I feel like with Capsule, I'm able to just be myself, you know, get in time when I have to, go out and slay when I have to. It feels more natural for me to play with Capsule. I kind of like, it reminds me to when I was playing with Hixie last year, and I was that like, superstar player around Scrap as well, so I'm much more confident now that Capsule is my sub though.
Awesome.
Javi, ni hao, brother. I just wanted to ask you. You know, going up against LA Thieves, you guys steamrolled them in the respawns in that series, and it reminded me of Major 1 in the qualifying split, where you guys steamrolled them then in a crazy upset, which led to probably the best performance at a major for you guys. What is it about this team? In scrims, do you find success against them? Why do you guys turn it up?
Well, lately our scrims have been going phenomenally well. I know it's crazy to hear, but we've been playing every single top team very close, even on best of 11s and scrims. We've been absolutely railing the bad teams, the bottom 6 teams. So it's kind of like yesterday was a very, very frustrating loss because we didn't show what we're capable of, but I'm glad that today we were able to show that we can compete with top teams.
Vikal, so awesome to see you guys getting a dub, especially with 10K on the line. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you more in your remaining matches.
Thank you very much. Match, by the way.
Hey, not bad. Vikal and the crew getting it.
All right, guys, that'll do it for us here on the Hard Carry. Also, thank you guys for hanging out and chilling. We got a couple more matches today. Optic Texas coming up next against Seattle Surge. Stay tuned for more Call of Duty action.